Hello, I'm Freelander. Welcome to the Game Trove. Today we are taking a look at the markets and just a few of my favorites. Maybe a bit of updates on them, but just basically a quick run through. Bitcoin so strong, so strong. This is definitely a manipulation wick. Maybe some scares. South Korea happened back here, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. I wasn't watching the news too closely on this. It could just be markets do what markets do, liquidate a bunch of longs before we head north. So looking so strong. Anyway, moving on. So that sets the context for alts being actually a good play at this point, in my opinion. No, this is financial advice. Make your own decisions. Do other research other than my channel as well. And let's get into it. So let's see. OMI, very, very strong action. Is it too late to buy? It'll be a little volatile right now, probably, but depending on your time horizon. With all these, right now, depending on your time horizon and how much you're planning to, how much you want to gain this cycle, that depends on where you enter the market and where you want to exit the market. Exiting the market is extremely difficult because you can exit too early, and therefore you took more risk for the reward you're getting if you exit too early, because the gain isn't as much. So you're risking more on your plays for less, if that makes sense. But at the same time, if you exit too late in the bear market, like you might have to wait 4 years for profit. So I do believe we have probably like 6 months to a year left in this bull market. 3 months to a year left in this bull market. Like if we go straight up right now to 240, alts probably only have like a month left. If we kind of wind our way up, slowly grind up with Bitcoin, then we could last a lot longer. So it just depends on basically what Bitcoin and ETH and majors do here. But anyway, down to a few of my favorites. So my point is, OMI just did to basically a 3x. Is it time to take profit? Probably not. If you're just taking a lot of trades that you're wanting a 2x on, you also have to think, what are you taking profit to? If you're taking profit to US dollar, and a 2x is just fine for you, and you don't really want to be in the market that much, you're a trader, more power to you, or you just want to be out of the market during this time, which opportunity cost is pretty high for being out of the market. So just know that, even though it's 2x, we're expecting a lot more there over this bull run. So same thing with the rest, with a lot of these, but going through it, let's go through some here. Bumper, straight 2x from the bottom, just boom. This is the kind of movement that you can see in micro caps. I don't have a whole lot of data on this. Let's see, this is a 4 hour. Let's go to weekly. I don't have a lot of data on this, but this was the bear market all-time low, was like 1500 back here. It went to 10 cents, I think, up here. Yeah, 10 cents up here before coming down. So it did like 5x, I think. No, 6 or 7x, and then came down to bear market lows just a week ago. So it was due for a hard bounce off the bottom here, considering the fundamentals and how how the project's doing. It's you know, it shouldn't be this cheap unless it's dying, and it's not dying. So we're doing good there. Again, time to take profits? Probably not. If you believe in the project, probably not. Not financial advice, but are we still in a good place to buy? Because I think so. I think anything under 10 cents, anything under I think not gonna give price predictions on this video, but I think in this range is just steal of a deal, in my opinion. All right, Devi. Ooh, that's interesting. I wouldn't have seen this on a lower time frame most likely, but again, we are like 3x up off the bottom, but we're in kind of a consolidation, and this blockchain can do like 8 million transactions per second, fastest blockchain there is. It is a permissioned blockchain, kind of like Immutable X, but probably a little bit more composable and a little bit more free form than Immutable X at the same time. So you can do a lot with it. Anyway, so really good blockchain for certain things. Maybe a lot of corporations will be interested in building on it. So its market cap is way down in like the $20 million range or so, I think. Either that or that was at the low. Anyway, it's very, very small for a layer 1 blockchain. So could this do a lot better from here? Yes. And the market says this is a buy and sell zone. Like, buyers and sellers are agreeing right here. And I think the buyers or the sellers are going to stop agreeing pretty soon, is probably what's going to happen, because token vesting is done, I believe. So again, still in a buy zone. Chumby, similar thing. Wow. All-time high was way up there. All right. So again, almost bear market lows down here. A few wicks down as some whales exited and stuff. But the fundamentals on this are very, very strong. Keep bouncing. I would like to get up past this 20 cent range. That would be very nice, but lower time frames are looking really good. Let's go to the 4 hour, I think. Yeah, lower time frames. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Could we break down from here? Yeah. Will we? Probably not very much, honestly. Yeah, again, just my opinion. But this thing could do quite significant numbers, considering their partners, Nintendo Switch release next year, all the good things. Now, interesting thing with Chumby is you have some NFTs involved here. This is the cheapest one on the market right now, which is almost bear market low cheap. I don't know why people are selling them for so cheap. I bought mine for a little bit more expensive. I bought my original ones for a lot more expensive, and then I had a wallet hack a year ago, 2 years ago, and had to buy more, but I bought those more about almost twice as expensive as this. So yeah, those are a steal of a deal in my opinion. The very best of these, like this for example, this is like a void Chumby, and it could go for probably millions of dollars in a bull market after mainstream gamers especially women, get a hold of this and are like, ooh, this is nice. Yeah, these things, similar games, Web 2 games that had some economics that you could cash out to cash, but anyway, some breeding games, their top level stuff could go for like millions of dollars. So that there's that potential on the table here for some of these. Now, this one in particular is probably not on the market right now, and if it is on the market, it's probably like close to $1,000. I don't know, but we could go check, see where our first void is. These are pretty far up there, but not quite. River. Mini Chumby are going to be more valuable. Shiny, this background is going to be more valuable. They'll also look prettier in game too. The shiny ones and the mini ones obviously have utility. Okay, here's our first void. That's a pretty looking one. I like that one. I like the eyes. Anyway, yeah, $1,000 right now. So they get you more utility in the game, and they're also and they're also just there's a premium on them. So creme de la creme, you get one of these, you get some of the Genesis, or not Genesis, but the Chumby items that you could get with crates. And yeah, land sale coming up for Chumby. Anyway, moving on. That's enough about Chumby. DEFX, another one of my favorites. Definity token. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Again, I don't have great history on this. I should get some charts that have better history, but bear market lows, I think we're down here. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, we've been in this range for a little while. I don't think we'll see down here again. If we do, it'll most likely be brief. The fundamentals on this are so strong. They're making a lot of money. Their revenues are really, really good. They just opened up for casinos to, people with a lot of Bitcoin or a lot of ETH can borrow against them for chips in casinos now. So crypto to casino is live, and they're facilitating that, so they get some of the royalties off of that idea. And so it's just a lot of cash flow. They have AI trading tools. They have some of the largest banks are using them currently in beta. I think it's still in beta. Some of the largest banks are using them to get in and out of the crypto market without having to have custody issues with players like Coinbase and stuff. So really, really strong fundamentals. It still has a market cap under 10 million, I believe. Yeah, it's crazy how low some of these projects are. But again, it just did a 2x, so is it a good time to buy? I think it's still a great time to buy, but you're not getting it as cheap as it was, but is like still could have over $1 billion market cap, probably more. So this is definitely a gem. Now we get to Ember Sword. Ember Sword, bear market lows. I have not done a deep dive on the token itself, honestly, not since it came out. I usually don't touch a token within like the first 6 months at least, depending on the vesting schedule, that sort of thing, because I don't like getting invested on by super early in the process. But again, I haven't even looked at the vesting schedule for myself recently. I'm just eyeing this one, and I figured I'd let you know and let you see this. And even this, it's almost 2x from the low. So Ember Sword, I'll do a deep dive. They just did their open beta, I might have some things cooking with Ember Sword soon. Not sponsorship or anything like that, but made connection with the team recently, and excited for. So watch the space. Okay, so great. Great gameplay, and the game just gets better and better each playtest. They're in open beta now, and just really good things there. It can do things that other games can't do, and plus the blockchain can do things. Of course, any blockchain game can do things other games can't because of ownership of items that you find in the game and stuff, but the Ember Sword itself has a unique game engine, a self-made game engine, and if I could invest in Bright Star Studios, the company behind Ember Sword, that would be a cool opportunity, because I think they could use their engine for other things as well. So, is this a good buy? It's a little bit more risky of one, especially since I haven't delved into the token itself, and do they have the runway to get to the get funding and everything. Not sure their revenues, that sort of thing. So deep dives coming. Stay tuned on that. But by the time you have confirmation on some of those things, the price can be higher. So risk reward is always an interesting thing. All right. And their land plots. I bought my cheapest one for about $100. No, I bought my cheapest one that I'm never selling for $40. They gave me one land plot back in the day, and you can't have it. It's mine. And then I bought my cheapest one off the market for $100, and now we're down to below just the sale prices. So this is maybe the cheapest that anybody's ever bought one for. Maybe a little cheaper because things go and come pretty quick down at the bottom, but that's the cheapest I've ever seen one for. Advantage, there's a list of advantages you get with a land plot, rev share, all that, from especially around the town, like things bought and sold around that, see that square area there. So things closer to the capital are probably going to have a premium, especially right now. Like RevShare is not online yet. It's supposed to be coming in 2025. But around the capital, you'll get lower level players and stuff, and then other zones. It'll be an interesting real estate game to play if the game's successful. What area is going to be most popular with players, with high level players that maybe will sell things for higher prices because they're higher level items, or you have to beat higher level bosses to get those items. So and you'll most likely be hanging out on the outskirts or something. It'll be an interesting real estate game. So that's an opportunity as well as the token there. And that's those are the main things I'm looking at right now. Illuvium doing really well in kind of the same category. Is it cheap right now? Comparatively, yes. Just at 2x everything. So, all right, that's what I got for you right now. Good things happening. Money going to cascade down into these lower items. At least that's the theory, and I think it's very, very much valid. So, all right, that's all I have for you today. Freelander.